Once again, welcome. Good to have you back. But I'm sure you are disappointed with the points, with the fans, number of fans that were in the stadium, and some of the moments that you had in this game, when would have climaxed today. Wouldn't you agree with that?
I'm not disappointed. I'm rather optimistic. If you look at the way we played, we had instances where we had chances that we could have scored. In terms of our defensive orientation, I think it was good. No fraud, we dominated possession. So if you take the outcome of the game, which is the scoreline out, to me, these guys did very well. It's a first game, and it's a mark of shoot from them.
Your name again, please.
Coach, my name is Steve Manfred for Lavender. I want to ask, first of all, it looks as if your team lacks some form of cohesion. If you agree with me, how much time do you think you need to get that near cohesion? Because these are fairly new players. If you don't, what do you think your team lacks in this game?
Yeah, I think cohesion is there. What we lacked was the final decision in terms of the final pass to the feet of that player, the final pass to the running path of that player who connect. I think that was what was lacking. And normally in games like this, first games like this, and we are playing good. Kotoko is a big crowd. Look at the fans that came. If such moments come and the players are able to connect well, they begin to feel some nervousness in them. And I think that actually affected the final part of the game. So to me, this is our first game. We just came from preseason. So if a team comes from preseason and plays the way to play today, I think it's a plus.
Thank you, Coach. My name is Scandal. A little on that. How will you rate your team's fitness? And then your team defended very well from set pieces. Now you couldn't connect very well with the advantage of set pieces. Have you worked something on training grounds? And what is the decision on the set pieces?
Yeah, I think the fitness is good. If you look at the way we played, we kept the tempo right from the blast of the vessel to the end. So the
scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 8. I think it's good. Yeah, they are good. In terms of set pieces, if you look at our offensive set pieces, the movements were okay. It was left with who was going to link up. I mean, the final one to score. And then even with that, when we couldn't connect the second balls in the box, we had to fight for them. And most of those second balls from the free kicks went to our opponent. So I think we need to work on our reaction in terms of making sure we win the second ball, because the second ball in the penalty area, if opponents are not patient, they end up kicking the opponent and we can get penalty from them. But we were slow in reacting to those second balls in the penalty area. I think in terms of defending it too, we did very well in defending the set pieces.
Well, this is Coach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My name is Kotoko for Silver and MK. My question was, as compared to your first season, when you came to Kotoko, your first game, looking at how you started, you go down, and then looking at this game today, how will you rate that first game and then this game? Under your
These two teams are different teams. The venues are different. The ambience is different. So I can compare.
And my second question, looking at the changes you made during the second half, what was the purpose of during the first half break before those that came on Assad? What was the purpose of during the first half?
If I get to do whether those who came in, they did well, they didn't do well, then I can.
No, what I mean was, when you went after the break,
yeah.
What was the purpose of you talked to the boys before those that came in Assad?
Yeah, so some of these things are classified. But then generally, the issue was that we were not multiplying in the whole area of our opponent. That was why we brought in Kalu, so that we play two typical strikers there, and then we sent Che to the right and then George to the left, and then eventually we brought in Babayaya. But we realized that we were not multiplying, we were not adding up in the vital area, and we have to do that.
Coach, me and my colleagues here were all surprised looking at the crowd we saw today. comparing to last season. What are you going to do right with your team to maintain this standard you have raised today? And secondly, your general...
Yeah, play attractive football like you saw and enjoy today. Even though we didn't win, those true supporters, I'm sure they are happy. Football is about entertaining people and getting the results. We didn't get the results, but the first component of the game, we were able to achieve it. Playing good, attractive, beautiful football.
Your assessment on the Heart of Lions team?
Very good team. They are a very good side.
Yeah. Coach, talking about the reaction to the second goal, we have footage of the disallowed rule for Heart of Lions. I don't know if you want to see.
No, it's okay.
But the defenders held the line for almost 5 or 10 seconds before pushing up and ended up playing the half line attack alongside on the footage of C. It's anything yet. The one of the match was a member of our company. What do you think of that to make sure that the line reacts quicker and it's absolutely close? And the final ball at the offensive side, when you are done with the construction, the final ball, especially in the first half, comes 5 times. That where you want this ball to be, it was not. And lastly, you said that when the game opens up for you to exploit your game, after 5 seconds, if you don't do it, the space tends to close. So many times it opened up. And unlike previously, this one's couldn't execute that. That is the same problem.
Yeah, it's all about match fitness, match sharpness. The more we play, the more they gain match sharpness. I mean, training is different from playing games. If you look at both sides, I don't know where you were seated. Those of us who were on the touchline, you see from both teams that everybody was exhausted, even though everybody had a good preseason. So it tells you that preseason games are different from league games. So I'm sure the sharpness will come, and I think maybe that one will answer both questions that you asked in terms of. But the key thing about defending is that the moment you are able to win the first ball, you shut your lines. But then if you win the first ball and you don't shut your lines, and the opponent wins the second ball, the disorganization, because you are now not on the same line, one person will play somebody on, and it's all about decisions and it's all about decisions. And decisions come from quick thinking. So I'm sure as we play more games, as we watch the videos, and then we do the analysis, I'm sure these things will come. When players see themselves in an error position or error perspective, and they accept it, I'm sure mentally they will be able to work on it, and then practically to work on it.
Good evening. That's why you're very late to welcome also. And coach, during your building look at even though we're statistics in the prayer, your team will still be in preseason. This now by now this you know the maximum time but the earlier submission also creation of ball and any fatigue. Understand are you saying that more team when you're ready and also you still need to prepare the full preseason that you want to?
I think the game, you saw it yourself. You saw the game. These boys played well. Yeah, so no room for.
So the team is ready.
The team is ready. You saw the team play today. It's ready. And I've already told you that they played well. So if a coach tells you that the team played well, what do you think? It tells you that the team is ready. Yes. That's it.
Okay. Saskandi.
Saskandi has already
asked.
It is a
I'll ask permission from coach and then take one more. So Saskandi.
Coach, getting a reaction. So what is the man? But maybe every time we see the reaction. What of time? How would you? What of playing time?
I don't understand.
See, and the playing starting in a new kind of team.
So can't say what time? Maybe a Casabia use. Concentrate, not many one, because I can't think for you.
Okay.
Or you publish some of these things. So if I think for you and I give you the wrong answer, that's what will be out there. So say it as you want to say it. Don't let me think for you.
Fantastic. What I'm saying with that, from the reactions that the supporters gave to his camera, and then the touches he had on the pitch, is it going to merit him more time, more playing time?
It's all about what he does at training, and it's all about the tactical approach of the opponent we are going to beat in our next game. So your training, your level of performance at training, and then how the opponent is going to play. If you think that how the opponent is going to play, he fits in, then we let him play. And apart from that, everybody would have to fight for position. If you look at the players we have and the substitutions we did, it was like for like. And when they came, they didn't drop the tempo. They kept the tempo and even increased it. So it tells you that everybody would have to fight for a position in the team.
So, Nuruddin, once again, congratulations for winning the man of the match. New boy, new team, a lot of very good centre backs, but you were the one that was chosen today. How did you do that?
First of all, I'd like to say alhamdulillah for this wonderful opportunity and this big platform. I really appreciate the fact that the professor has brought me here as our coach to exhibit what's the little that I have passion to do. Thank you.
Nuruddin, congrats for winning the man of the match. We saw that you had a quiet band on the way. Will we be seeing it henceforth, or it was your first game?
Yeah, it was an injury that I had at my previous club, and I used to put it on because there were some stitches, and whenever that I'm playing, when I hit the ball rate, blood always come, and sometimes sweat always remove the plaster. So when I put it on, then try to absorb the sweat, and as I play with it, then it becomes more like a trademark. So after the injury, then I just have to do it. Thank you.
Yeah, good news. I want to know whether you are receiving enough support from the IMC, because you are working with new management, whether you've been adequately resourced to prosecute your agenda. And what are some of your targets set for the year? What do you seek to achieve for the Kotoko? No, for
I think you cannot talk about the IMC. Let's talk about tactics.
So then your target as a team for the season?
Inshallah, we don't have anything, but we have to leave the profit. So that is just what we're looking at.
We saw you and Johnson today at the back. You were up against a number 32 before you increased the one. It's a massive ball. And it's one of the best headers of the ball we have seen. How did you cope with it? Because it was a handful, especially whenever the ball went into the end. And knowing that you had a cat, how did you cope with that?
I think the striker is good, and I'm also good at it. So we battle for it. And alhamdulillah, God gave me that wonderful opportunity.
If you take the last one.
Congratulations again. I saw you go into a lot of ground wells, but Coach Natekos likes to play a ball from the back. Between being an on-the-ball centre back and a 1v1 centre back, which do you think is your best achievement?
I think it depends on the situation for the moment. And when it comes, it will also depend on who covers who. So that one I wouldn't be able to say unless the situation comes there. Yeah.
If you have spoken to us.
Kepler.
Coach, like the injury situation of
Mukwala.
and also he played, I think, about 10 minutes without Saracen. So what is his injury average?
Thank you. On his up to the medical doctor says he needs to calm down physiologically before he can tell us whatever it is. So for now, they are trying to stabilize the situation. Yeah, Kuala has started. Lamte is here to start, and I'm sure moving into next week, we'll start training. So we are likely to get them very soon. Thank you
so much.
And I would like to thank all of you for your support, whether you support Kotoko or not. Thank you.